Hi, this is Trey Pastor. I'm going to do a reaction review to WandaVision Episode 2. They released 2 episodes this week for WandaVision, so I'm looking forward to it. The first episode I really liked, so let's see what Episode 2 entails. I'll be right back. Okay, let me put my headphones in. Okay, here we go right now. Go.
Previously on WandaVision. We are an unusual couple, you know.
Yes, you are.
My wife and the flying saucers.
My husband and his indestructible head. Dear, I'm Agnes, your neighbor to the right.
You're like a walking computer. What? I most certainly am not. Dinner with Mr. Hart and his dear lady wife, Mrs. Hart.
What brought you here? How long have you been married?
Why did you come here?
Okay, Marvel Studios.
What do you see?
Only your lovely rose bushes.
That's all? Are you using your night vision?
Sorry, my love, I see nothing amiss. You have absolutely no reason to be...
You were saying?
Actually, I did overhear a couple of lads at work remarking on a few unsavory characters settling in the neighborhood. Now, who...
I'm going to take a look. Well, I think we handled that well.
Yes, I must say I'm rather proud of myself. And look how you seized on the opportunity to redecorate.
This is better, isn't it?
There you go.
Wonder Duck.
Yes.
Lovely animation. There you go. Oh, man.
Oh, that's my cue.
Holy Toledo! Darling, do all the other acts in the talent show have such elaborate props?
Are you kidding? Fred and Linda are building a moat in a fully functioning port palace and no one even knows why. Let's keep going.
Oh, yes, where was I? Watch closely as I, illusion, matter
There you go.
Yes, Wanda, you're not at all worried that the audience might just see through this little charade?
Well, that's the whole point. In a real magic act, everything is fake. Darling, the talent show fundraiser is the most important event of the season, and it's our name. That's actually the rest of your costume. Well, I better get going if I'm going to make the planning committee meeting.
That's me off as well, actually. There's a gathering at the neighborhood wash at the public library, and after last night's excitement, I want to make sure this town's security is up to snuff.
That's a swell idea. You tell those tree branches who's boss. It's the star of the show. Agnes! I'm sorry, what did you say? Oh, I brought my pet rabbit for your magic act. Yes, of course. Thank you, Agnes. We will take good care of him. Senor Scratchy just So, are you ready to meet Queen Cul-de-sac and her merry homemakers? This party can't be as bad as you say. Well, you'll notice her roses bloom under penalty of death. Wanda, can I give you a bit of friendly advice?
Sure.
Is it about the way I'm dressed? Yes, but it's too late for that.
And there she's gonna laugh.
Oh, Wanda.
So naive.
That's good. Everybody, hurry up, please. Hiya, Dottie. Your roses are divine. Thank you.
So phony.
The Rotary Club is finishing the state. The devil's in the details, Bev. That's not the only place he is. As you all know, the talent show is the sole fundraiser for Westview Elementary. This might help. 8 years. This event has gotten bigger, better, every Say, those pants are peachy keen. Do you really think so? The other ladies are in skirts. I was worried. The appropriate time, of course. But first, let's review event etiquette. Dress code is upscale garden. The only reason I didn't clap is because I'm afraid to move. I actually don't know what I'm doing here. I'm starting to feel that way myself. I'm Wanda. I'm, Geraldine.
Pardon me, is this a neighborhood watch meeting?
Oh, hiya, Vision. Didn't expect to see you here. This is sort of a members-only type deal.
Ah, certainly. Right, well, I'll just stay here.
Or cheese filled.
Ah.
Oh, neither for me, thank you. I don't eat food. What I mean to say is that I don't eat food in between meals, but in meal times. Oof, I'm a regular eating machine.
Ah.
Hey, fellas. Vision here's got a point. Now, listen up. Got some top secret.
I, too, have some top secret gossip to share.
Ah.
Norm here's a communist.
Ah. Ah. Get out of here.
Vision, you're a real cutout.
You know, I always thought you were kind of a square.
Me? No.
You're all hot and bothered about protocols and
Ah.
we actually thought you were serious.
Oh, man. Oh.
He's funny. All right, so.
Ah.
And that is why you do that. I've heard things about you.
Really?
You and your husband.
Really?
Well, I don't know what you have been told. But I assure you, I don't mean anyone any harm. I don't believe you.
Whoa, whoa.
Daddy!
Jeez.
Pop quiz, Wanda.
And his Strucker.
Of course.
Strucker, he'll make time for you.
That's hilarious. What the hell?
Is that him? Oh, it looks like he's got a little hitch in his giddy-up.
Wanda, my little cabbage, you look smashing. Whoa.
Where have you been?
Oh, well, me and the boys were playing a rather...
Thank you all for coming out to support Westview Elementary for the children.
For the children.
And for our final act, I give you Wanda and Vision.
Oh, boy.
I am Glamour and he's Illusion.
Yeah, what she said. Today, we will lie to you. And yet you will believe our little deception. Because human beings are easily fooled due to their limited understanding of the inner workings of the universe. Flourish!
You just do it. You don't say it out loud, honey.
Now my wife... Oh, no. Oh, darling, let me down. Oh, I'm feeling pukey.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be great. A staggering feat of strength.
That was my grandmother's piano.
Oh, Sherbet. Yeah, this is my old mate Sherbet. Stand up, Sherbet. Say hello to crafts.
It's Herbert. Herbert.
Pipe down, Sherby, and pick a card. Any card. Yeah, put it back in the deck. I'm not looking. All right. Watch this. Is this your card? Is this your card?
Oh, it is.
It is what?
It's my card.
Pardon me, Herb. Have it back.
Oh, no, you did the trick right.
Well, of course it did the trick, right? I'm an illusion. Flourish. And now, for my next trick.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, who stole my...
Okay.
Only you all knew our secret.
Oh!
Get out of here.
Shut up, Beth.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our grand finale, I bring you... No, abracadabra!
Sweetheart.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, god.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
You know what's in the box?
It's all right. It's all right. But what is going on with you?
I have no idea. I've been feeling weirdy all day. Would you look at that? That really gummed up.
Stop right there.
Yeah,
Nothing like what you two just did up here has ever happened in the history of our talent show.
exactly.
Dottie, we are so hilarious. That was the most hilarious act we've ever seen. Would you?
Yeah, they were great.
I have to ask. One second I'm backstage, and the next I'm in a dark cubbyhole. How'd you do it?
Oh, a magician never reveals his secrets.
Exactly.
He gives that to his assistant.
Exactly.
And she's not home. I don't know what I was so worried about. It wasn't so hard to fit in after all.
And all we had to do was be ourselves.
Well, with a few modifications.
And it was all
For the children.
Ah,
Well, I think the children might need some popcorn.
Or Wanda.
What? I don't see anything.
What is that? Wanda.
Vision. Is this really happening?
Yes, my love. It's really happening.
oh, she changed the ending. See? Using her hex power. Turns to color. Everything's color. And then eventually it became color. Ah. The end.
Who's doing the C, Wanda? Wanda.
Yep, please stand by. Yep.
Okay, that was a good episode number 2 for WandaVision. And again, we see little things, I think, of the outside world bleeding in, because that was like more of a Bewitched thing, especially from the credits. And then you see that she found that colored plane in their black and white world. Okay, and then she sort of hit it once, Agnes came across. Okay, and then we saw that moment at the country club where reality again seeped its way in on that radio. Okay, the outside world coming in, and then it actually cut her, and then the illusion of that snobby chick. She didn't know who Wanda was. She didn't know. Basically, again, the outside world is slowly bleeding into the outside world, and then at the end there, you saw that when she, they announced that she was pregnant, and they walked outside and they saw that guy coming out of the thing dressed like as a beekeeper. I'm sure that'll be explained later on, but again, the outside world, and then Wanda rewound and took it to right after she found, announced that they were pregnant and stuff, and then everything turned color again. So again, I think the outside world is bleeding in again to the into her little perfect vision of literally of how she wants the world to be with her and Vision in it. And again, I think that's from her watching TV. So she's incorporating that with her hex power, where where she Vision's alive and she's alive, and they're part of a sitcom where the world is sort of perfect, and they have this sitcom perfectly stereotypical suburban life. And this episode was really good because Paul Bettany was absolutely hilarious when he chewed the gum, and he appeared to be drunk because his gears were were slowing up his processor, and that was hilarious. That whole talent show thing was absolutely hilarious. And Paul Bettany's really good with the comedy. Okay, he was just really especially good. But Elizabeth Olsen, she's just a really good actress. She can do everything. She just like again, she's doing this doing the stereotypical suburban wife thing, and then you can tell there's those moments where the outside world is bleeding in, and she's afraid that it's going to shatter the illusion, and she does something to go get past it. Okay, and again, this is again another stereotypical thing with the and again, I like the side characters too as well, especially when Vision went to that that little what do you call that, community service meeting, or neighborhood patrol meeting thing, and they were actually just gossiping there and just eating pastries and stuff. I thought that was hilarious, and I liked her at the country club, you know, discussing the charity and all that stuff. That was, again, it's stereotypical, you know, sitcom-y stuff, but they make it work, and it just shows, like I said, Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany, they're really good actors. Okay, and I just like the way it's incorporated, but you're getting slow hints, and then we got, you know, hints of, what did they say? Was it Strucker? Yeah, Strucker of the Watch, right? And I think in the other episode, it was Stark, you know, so you're getting slowly little hints of the outside world in this. And again, I think this is all Wanda using her hex power to, you know, because she didn't get over the Vision dying, to create this perfect sitcom-y world, you know, for her and Vision be married and live in suburbs and all that stuff. So, but I like the way it's playing out, so I can't wait to see what the next episode is. And this world all of a sudden turned color, so I guess the episodes going forward will be just, you know, they'll be all in color. Okay, but I'm definitely intrigued by this show. This show just, it's a very interesting way to tie it in and to use those characters in a different way, sort of way. Okay, in a TV show setting, which we know eventually is supposed to lead into Doctor Strange too. Okay, I forgot the name, the multiverse. I know that's the last part of it, but anyway, I love it. Anyway, let me know what you think of episode 2 of WandaVision. What do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. You can see my unedited version of this review on my Patreon channel. Link is below, and you'll see my edited version of this episode on my on this channel right now. You'll see that on there later, and you also have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I also have a link to my other channel, Paul Using the Pains. Please check those out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.